Hey, talk about clown music. Um, I had a little bit of a technical difficulty, and I'm having less of one now, so should be good in probably 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seems like I got it. Do we have volume? We have too much volume. Oh boy. And the controller's not working. All right, hang on. Shit. All I need is just to set the controller so I can press the button. That's all I want to do. Digital pad, up, down, left, right, down, left, right. C buttons, up. Down, left, right. B, A. If I was actually playing the game, I would use that thing that Regality got me. Play, press things, make it work. Technical difficulties yet again, guys. Hang on. Up, down, left, right. B, A. All right, this should be good. Oh, I gotta press start. I didn't configure start. Oh, that's cool. All right. So I'm not drinking. I don't know if anyone else is. I might get like a little something. I have some shit. I'll probably just take a few sips of it. But I'll tell you how we used to play this game, and I'll tell you how we're gonna do this tonight. So I'm looking to just share memories and watch some fun stuff happen, as opposed to getting shit-faced. People who've been here for a few years know what we used to do on this stream, and yeah. All right, let me see what I have in my fridge. Hang on. I'll be right back. Alright, what I do have is this shitty Pinnacle vodka, which is cookie dough flavored, which I only ever made it through about 25% of this thing for very obvious reasons. Probably just gonna have a little bit of it. So, again, I'm not looking to really get too drunk. Let's do, oh god, what is up with that text? Oh, god, it looks terrible. I can't even read the text. Can you guys? Well, alright. Before I choose a land, streamers, message me on Skype if you wish to have a little chat with me. We're going to share some stream memories and just talk about some stuff. The first streamer that messages me gets to choose the land. But God, there's got to be something here. That doesn't really help, does it? Oh, Hoodie, you just got in. It was Hoodie. Wow, Hoodie, Fred, and Darren were this close. It was like a race. Hey there, Hoots. Hello? Hoodie?
I am here, I promise.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally muted myself instead of not muting myself.
Well,
it's not my first drink.
Oh, okay, okay. That's good.
Hello.
Hi. You were the first person to get in. You, what happened was everyone else's shitty connections means they didn't get in quite as quickly as you did, but now we get a chance to talk a little bit.
Sure.
And which world do you want to choose? We got Spaceland, Western Land, Mystery Land, Horror Land, or Pirate Land.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with Horror Land.
Horror?
Horror.
We'll do that.
Sure. Sounds good.
So what's this about you not wanting me to drink this cookie dough vodka?
Oh, Jesus, man, it sounds horrible. Don't do it.
Oh, no, are you kidding me?
Am I kidding? Are you kidding me?
It's gonna be disgusting, but that's the point. No, I'm gonna have a little bit just for the sake of the occasion.
Fair enough.
But yeah, man.
Alright, take one for the team, man.
So I'm gonna explain the rules of Mario Retardi before you and I get a chance to chat.
Sure.
We're gonna do Donkey. We're gonna do, you wanna do Luigi? I think Luigi's pretty necessary.
Yeah, I would say so.
Out of Wario, Yoshi, Mario, and Peach, who do you want?
Oh, we gotta have ourselves some Wario.
Okay.
Wario.
And we gotta have Yoshi or Peach.
Wasn't Yoshi a ringer? Wasn't he a ringer in past Retardis?
He was, yeah.
Let's break tradition. Let's go with Peach.
Gotta have the female representative to the game.
Yes.
And that's what we're all about here. We're all about quality.
Get out of here, Joshi. Come back for the 5th year.
Get out of here. We don't want no dinosaurs. Yoshi would tell us right now that we're being dinophobes. But screw that.
Oh, you see, I made it hard for chat now. Everyone was already like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick Yoshi. Obviously, he's gonna be in there." Now you have to choose someone else. You're welcome.
That's right. I'll explain how the rules work, and then after me and Hoodie are done speaking, I'll explain how this came to be. But for now, let me lower this a bit. I'll explain what you guys could do. So basically, you choose a character. I'll make, you know what I'll do? I'll even make a poll code just to spice it up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Each of you in chat, or straw poll rather, straw poll. I mean, pick someone that you like in chat, and traditionally, what you do is you stick with them to the very end. And if you're drinking, and I don't recommend drinking because that's something we used to do, and it would get sloppy. Maybe if you have a beer and your character wins a minigame, take a sip. So we'll keep it nice and simple like that. Basically, that's what we used to do in the past, so I'm not doing that today, and I don't recommend people do it, but if you want to, go ahead. Otherwise, just root for your character. The straw poll will be up in just a minute. Donkey Kong, Luigi, Peach, and Wario. All right. Create poll. All right. Your poll is now available. Vote for who you think will win. Just one more thing, just to explain the rules. Mario Retardi is every character is on computer. I will not be playing. The computer will be controlling the characters, and that means that it's going to be weird, basically. Every character will be on easy, so they're going to be derping around and making dumb decisions. So it's basically like voting on the best of the worst. So there are your rules. So Hoodie, how are you tonight? You said you had a few drinks, right?
Sure. Yes, I've had a few.
What are you drinking tonight?
Our girlfriend brought some Mike's Hard Lemonade home, so I've just been drinking that. I've had some cider in the fridge as well, but you know, one thing at a time, I suppose.
Well, yeah. Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
How are you enjoying the anniversary today?
Very much so. I didn't think I was going to be able to catch much of it, to be honest, but just had a little Mother's Day thing happen, and then came back, and you've been streaming since I got home. How long have you been streaming, man?
Oh, I started around 9:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been about 5 hours, no?
Yeah, that's just about, yeah.
I'm gonna switch the character now to... Oh wait, I can't until it's my turn. Alright, continue. Okay, so I gotta wait until it's quote-unquote my turn, and then... Yeah. But, yeah, I've been streaming for quite a while. Good job on the Punch-Out thing. I've been saying that up and down, really, but you deserve it.
Thank you, man. I sincerely appreciate that.
You put a lot of work into it, and I give you a lot of credit. You made it happen. And if you guys missed it, you should check the archive, because it was very informative, too. That's the thing. Like, it was entertaining, but I learned a lot about a game that I grew up with. And that's, I think, one of my favorite parts of this stream. A lot of times we try to explain the stuff we like. Like when I streamed Mario 3, I tried to throw little tidbits. You know, just here's a tidbit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Good old tidbit.
You threw a lot of tidbits yesterday.
Can I say it's 2 months, I'll give you a lot of tidbits.
That's right. You nailed it. So, good job on that.
Cannot tell you how many hours I sat watching Fred, yourself, KY, whomever else was streaming at the time, literally just with Tyson in the background going like, alright, you fucker, reset. Nope, reset. Nope, reset.
Nope, reset.
Oh, it was awful, dude. Awful for a little while there, but yeah, it was a lot of. Yesterday was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I was able to give people a bunch of entertainment. So
yeah. So let's talk a little bit about that. Like you and I were talking a little bit about what you did yesterday, but why don't we go into your first memories of being a streamer here. Let's talk about how you first came to the stream and how you became a streamer, because I don't remember.
Oh goodness. Okay, so I first got here. I had been talking with Jen for a while before I became a streamer at Vinesauce.
It's when you were a wee lad viewer.
I was a wee lad viewer. Yes.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember the evening. Seriously, as if it were yesterday. I had been doing my my weekly D&D game, and it was with a bunch of friends, and I think Jen had messaged me and said, "You should really ask Vinny about the guest stream stuff." I'm like, okay. So I remember telling my group, I said, "Guys, I need like a 5-minute break. Is that cool?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, sure." I mute myself. I go over to the channel. I say something, and I'm figuring like, nah, he's not gonna be able to read this. This check is way too fucking fast. And then you did, and I'm like, oh wow. God, he's actually gonna call me. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we chatted for about a few minutes, and I recall you had said, gonna have to wait just a little while. So September of that year rolled around, and good lord, has it been that long? How many years have I been here? Like,
yeah, 2 years.
2 years.
It's been 2 or maybe 3. I don't. Oh yeah, 2 sounds about right. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe 3.
I think it might have been September like 2011 or something. It feels like that long. So I came to the stream.
2.5. 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
And I had been chatting with people beforehand. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I really don't think I can do this. Like, there's a lot of people, and I'm already getting nervous. And I'm like, no, just you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm like, are you sure? Because I went back to stream it for like just a handful of folks, like dozen, 2 dozen, maybe. And I'm like, I feel kind of nervous. If this doesn't go over well, I just don't want it to not go over well. Don't worry about it. So yeah, first day I came on as guest, I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll just give it my all, and there was nothing but praise, and that blew me away. Absolutely.
Well, I do remember that. I remember people really liking your stream, and I remember also thinking, like, this guy knows what he's doing. So, if you treat the place like it's a small enough place, you can still put on a good stream. You just have to trick yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not a area code I'm familiar with. I'm very sorry. Can you give me 1 second?
Take your time. Take your time.
Emergency. 1 sec.
So while Hoot's gone, I'll tell you, yeah, so this is basically it. This is just watching the characters do stupid things.
Dude, does PayPal call you? That doesn't make any sense.
PayPal has never called me, but they have my phone number.
Oh, okay, weird. Okay, that was the weirdest thing. Never mind. Totally not an emergency.
Okay.
So what were you saying?
Well, I was just explaining that this is what they're going to see for the rest of the night, pretty much. Just characters doing stupid things.
Did I miss Donkey Kong winning at some point?
Oh, I don't even remember.
He looks like he's got the most coins. I'm just going to go ahead and drink.
Actually, Luigi's got the most, but yeah, you can drink anyway.
Oh, see, I'm a little behind. Okay, that makes more sense.
He might have won and then got coins like taken away, but anyway, it looks like there's going to be... Everything is going to change during this battle. So, anyway, yeah, I mean, I remember you doing a really good job, and you just kind of... You have to kind of... Oh, Peach won. You have to kind of pretend like you're streaming to a smaller crowd. Sometimes I still forget. And I still treat the community like it's really, really small because I don't get nervous. I mean, then again, I streamed almost every night, but when I see the numbers, like they were earlier 3,000, right now it's 2,000, I still treat the stream like I'm speaking to a handful of friends. And for the most part, I get that vibe a lot. Like, you know, when people are chatting and they're having a good time, it does feel like I'm just streaming to a group of friends. Which is sometimes not good because I have to act a little bit more professional, but that's never gonna happen. So anyway, but I'm just happy that you're enjoying yourself and you're still managing to find ways to, you know, stream stuff that people would respond well to, like the Punch-Out stuff and pretty much everything else you've done. So, you know, well done, Hoodie. Continue enjoying yourself and having good streams, man.
I will. You know, if it weren't for, well, like I tell people all the time, I get nice comments here and there from folks that say I really like your stream. I said, you're the reason I still do this. Like if it wasn't for people saying that they were enjoying it, and if it wasn't for me having fun while I was still here, I'd be done. I would have stopped streaming a long time ago.
Sure.
So it's a testament to how enjoyable this is as a hobby for me, and just, you know, how much fun I have with a lot of folks. And you've done a great job in upkeep and whatnot on the site and keeping things running for so long, man. Happy 4th.
Thank you. Thank you. I really try my best. I want to keep everything together. I want people to enjoy themselves while they're here and not go through, you know, just endless drama. If I can avoid that, great. But yeah, I think I'm the same way though, Hoot, because sometimes when things get a little bit tough, you tend to focus on the negative. As humans, we just do this. Things could go right 99 times. That one time it doesn't go right, we focus on it, we dwell on it a bit, because it doesn't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
But when people are nice to me as well, when people are really good, and they send me emails and they say that they enjoy the streams, it makes me feel like, okay, this is good. This is what we got to keep doing. And I love it. Every night. Every time I do, I have a great time. So, you know, cheers. I'm going to take a sip of this garbage now, okay?
Okay, man. You can let me know how it is.
I will. You ready?
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So anyway,
Poor
pretty good.
bastard.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
I'm going to need some Pepto-Bismol after this.
Yeah, that. I can only imagine, man. Oh, God. You unfortunate soul.
That's all I had, Hoodie. But I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good. I feel there's a nice burning sensation in my trachea, and in my throat and mouth is the taste of cowboy boot leather, which is supposed to be cookie dough, but it's not cookie dough.
You could write reviews for liquor with that kind of description.
Yeah, I'll give it one clown out of 5. But
only 20% clown.
Hey, I'll ask you one more thing. So share any recent memory of the site that sticks out in your mind. Anything fun or anything shitty or anything like funny or whatever.
Oh man, let's go with a fun moment. Not dwell on the shitty. Oh, let me think.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Son of a bitch. I think I had a really great time recently with oh gosh, I'm losing the name of it. It's roller disco dodgeball or whatnot.
Oh yeah, that one
with KY and Carrie and Fred and whatnot. And I don't know what it is. It's such a simple game, but it was a blast. And I remember watching it on stream, and I was like, oh god, I need to try that. And I think KY had slipped me a copy to try, and yeah, I just had the most fun with it. You should know. You do a lot of the racing games, Mario Kart and whatnot. You get into it. You move your shoulders with the as you're moving around. Like, yeah, I am the car.
Right.
As you're moving around, you catch yourself and think, okay, I'm just sitting in a computer chair. Calm your ass down, man. Come on, come on, get it together. But you get in the moment.
That's what you do. And if you're playing on the Wii, and when you get into the moment a little bit, then you actually play worse. Because you have to be so precise. So that's why I don't play with motion controls if I can avoid it. Because I'm like you, I will do that. I will play Mario Kart and I will like contort and convulse in ways unhuman. but it's fun. It's what makes streaming fun, especially that game. That game looks insane. I've never played it, by the way, but it looks really good.
Yeah,
Disco dodgeball derby doll.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I didn't think I was gonna like it at first. I took one look and I was like, oh, it's just kind of flashy, and I don't know how much fun I'd actually have. But yeah, the moment you're in it, it's it's just like recess again. You got the ball and everybody's around you.
Exactly. So that sounds like a nice memory. I haven't played it yet, but one day maybe I'll get a chance to check it out with you guys.
Great.
But,
as the eldest streamer, now talking to the second eldest streamer here, it doesn't get any better, man. So
I know. If you got a cure for thinning hair, then just send that over my way.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll let you know if I learn any secrets when I hit the big 3-0.
Yeah. So far, that's the only problem I've had with aging thus far. But hey, you know what? I don't care. I'm happy. I'll be 30 soon, and then people will stop IDing me for cigarettes. Actually, that's not true. I got ID'd 2 days ago.
Oh.
I have a full beard. But hey, you know what? I might be 18 or 17. I might be 17. I don't know.
That reminds me. I walked into the convenience store, and I remember I was getting the same cider I was talking about earlier in my fridge, and I'm standing there, I'm waiting, and the only clerks that are happening are just this young girl, and then there's this guy who's just walking around. He's got his work shirt rolled up, up to his shoulders, and he's completely bald, wearing sunglasses inside, tats all over his arms, and he isn't saying a word. And finally, people, lining up behind me, so they've got a line. And so this guy walks over to the other side of the register and takes down the close sign. He just kind of motions for me to walk over. All right. So I set the stuff down, and of course I'm pulling out my wallet, getting my ID ready, because they'll card you if you're under 40. It doesn't matter. And so I see him scan everything up, and then I just see him start tapping numbers in. So I'm kind of holding my ID and look at him like, all right. So I just start putting it away, and he looks at me and kind of pulls his shades up for a second, and he's like, and he sees I've got my name tag on. Still had it on from work. I didn't realize it. He's like, well, yeah, I figure it, Scott. You're old enough to work. You're old enough to drink. This boisterous voice just echoes out from this guy, and the entire time he was just standing there stone-faced at me. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I'm just gonna pay for this now. It was so awkward.
Oh,
I don't know.
No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's not like what happened with me Friday, which is, dude, this guy. I was like, yep, that's me. I don't think I would get an ID of someone that looks younger. My ID photo was from me 11 years ago.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So he's looking really hard. This you? I was like, yeah. So he did give me the cigarettes, but it wasn't without a struggle. But anyway, all right. Let me let you go into the night so you can be an owl.
I will be an owl now. Thank you for the talk, man.
No problem. Take care, Hoodie.
Take care, dude. Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye. All right. In order I received streamers. We're going to start with streamers, and then I'll get to a few choice viewers. And when I say choice viewers, usually what I mean by that is people who have been around for quite a while. So if you do message me, you have to let me know how long you've been here. But generally, yeah, I'm not going to be taking like everyone's calls tonight. And also, my Skype is already clusterfucked, so I don't need too many extra ads. Hi, Fred.
Hello.
How are you doing on the 4th anniversary, Fred?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Just jerking and twerking. So what have you been up to today?
Jerking and twerking, pretty much the same. Just
Good.
Not much, really, just working and stuff.
Cool. Well, that sounds like shit. But
yeah,
hey,
shit. But what can you do? It's over now, so relax.
You're here now. Are you drinking?
I'm not really. I mean, I'm drinking like I'm just having like a glass because I actually have to get up like at a reasonable time tomorrow, so I can't get like shit faced. So I'm drinking a little bit, but not much.
Right.
I'm drinking some Crown Royal Maple with Coke.
Okay.
Good.
Well, in that case, I think you and I should share a drink when the time comes. But
Yes.
for now, I'm gonna ask you, how do you remember some of your earliest memories of the stream? I remember you being in chat a lot and kind of enjoying the streams, but I don't remember how I made you a streamer. So, do you?
Yeah, for the most part, I think it was around when, I think you made Kylie the Dwarf a streamer. I think it was
that's
right around when we had Minecraft started up.
Uh-huh.
And I think you were gonna do like, oh, you can try at Minecraft and see how it goes, and you're like, well, fuck it, we'll just make you a streamer. But I think we talked a lot before that. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, well, you're just a random guy in chat. Like, we talked a lot, and we played like StarCraft 2 beta. I remember playing that with you.
That was before you were streamer?
Yeah, we played the beta. Yeah, we played the beta for a while, and eventually, when a game came out, we played again, and we tried to get good. But
Guy, was that long ago? The StarCraft 2 beta? Jesus Christ!
I know, right? I think about it. It's been a long time. I mean, I think I came around maybe like week, 2 weeks, maybe after you started the stream. So I mean, I've been around for majority of the time that we've been here.
Jesus, yeah, that is a long ass time, dude.
It is. Definitely is. But yeah.
Shit. Well, I mean, you've been streaming here like for a while, so you know better than most how we do things here, and you've seen many of my streams. I know you enjoy my streams, which is nice actually. It's flattering that you still show up to my streams, because after a while you'd imagine you get sick of someone, but I guess that hasn't happened with you for me yet, so that's good.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, I guess it's true. I mean, I definitely probably don't watch like everyone's streams as much as I used to, for sure. I mean, that just kind of applies to everyone. But I think a lot of your game choices, I mean, I think, probably why we get along pretty well, and, probably why you picked me as a streamer, is I think we have pretty similar, I mean, to the most part, we have some pretty similar game tastes.
Oh, yeah,
choices, so.
Like Castlevania and StarCraft and, like, the Zelda games. We like a lot of Nintendo games, a lot of classic games. That's good.
You heard, oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's probably, yeah. I mean, we do have similar game choices, and you've streamed Majora's Mask a few times, right? Or once?
I streamed it twice, I believe. My original stream was Majora's Mask, and then
that's right. Yeah.
I think at one point when we did an anniversary, I restreamed it. I think I 100%ed it again, because it's always. The game is just, I don't know. It aged very well, and it's always fun to play through again, no matter what. I mean,
I've never streamed Majora's Mask. Like, you have twice. I haven't. I don't remember if... Did I stream Ocarina?
No, I think we were talking about it a while ago. You were talking about streaming it on your 3DS, because, like, there's the Master Quest and everything like that, and there's, like, the reverse dungeons or whatnot. I know you mentioned wanting to do that. I'm like, oh, you should. And I guess you haven't got around to it yet, at least not I know of.
Yeah, I was considering it, but I wanted to do Skies of Arcadia first. I've been promising a lot of people that. But in any case, yeah. So what are some memories that stick out for you on the stream? Anything in particular that just? I mean, you and I met, like we hung out at the barbecue a few years ago. So there's that. But anything from on the stream that you actually really, remember, something that you have fond memories of?
My memory is awful. So I'm
club.
Yeah, so you know how that is. I'm trying to think. I mean, in this 4 years is a long span, a lot of memories, I'm trying to think if there was anything like super crazy / funny or whatnot that really stuck out over maybe like even the last year. I'm sure there's like a lot of things, but
I remember. I can tell you a memory I have of you fairly recently, which was the text message I got from you.
Oh yeah.
While I was in Boston, and I still have it, and I'm gonna read it to the stream because I was drinking. I mentioned that I saw Tim Schaefer, and that we were like kind of having drinks like by him, and and this is the message Fred sent me at 1:24 a.m. Are you with Tim? Add C space H space Afer. I knew what you were saying, but it just the way it was worded. I heard the stream saw better nights after that particular Mario Retardi.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, I don't think it's as bad as everyone made it out to be. I mean, definitely, I probably should have ended sooner, but I kind of just stuck it out for the long run. But,
It's the Tim Schaefer curse. That's okay.
yeah, it's a Tim Schaefer curse. So, yeah, I'm sure it probably could have been worse too, but it's okay. I ended the stream on my own terms, so
That's
fine.
okay. It's
But yeah,
fine.
it was fun. Overall, it was fun. It was enjoyable.
Okay.
The Plumbers Don't Wear Ties is always a classic game.
Yeah, I would say that the stream that gets you the most attention would be the Plumbers Don't Wear Ties or the shitty CDI games. Those are the games that people seem to show up for the most with you. But I remember the Plumbers Wear Ties things. I remember I was putting together like a thing when I first moved down here, and I was watching the whole stream, and I was just blown away by that fucking game. And that was one of my favorite streams that you've ever done. So, yeah, I'll always remember that. I remember putting together my shitty chair and you just streaming nonsense. But, yeah, that was great.
I don't know. I guess as many times as I've played it, I guess the whole 3 times, I still get a good laugh out of it. I don't know why. I think it's just the awful... It's like, it's so bad it's good. Like, there's some things that are just really bad, and it's just kind of painful to watch and listen to.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. I don't know. The game at the time and the place, and just like, Jesus, like, who wrote this?
I know.
You
Yeah,
serious?
it did not age well.
I don't think it ever had aged seriously well. So, I mean, it's like kind of like moldy cheese. Like, you know, I don't really want to eat it then. I don't really want to eat it now.
That's actually a really fucking good analogy. But it is the moldy cheese of the video game world. But what is the Fred Strong thing? I wanted to mention that. So where did Fred Strong come from? Do you remember how it started?
I don't remember particularly how it started necessarily. I know Snake Billy. He actually, we play Dota with him every once in a while. He's been kind of, I don't know where he's been lately, but I guess like he made that when we were making the t-shirts. I guess that was kind of a thing. I guess it kind of, I assumed it pretty much was because I did all the hard games and things like that, you know, instead of, oh, you suck or whatever, you know, he kind of did the counter thing. And it's like, oh, Fred Strong, you beat the game, you know, really hard game. Like, here's your pretty much congratulatory, like, catchphrase, I guess. Like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
It's kind of funny, so.
Oh, there you go. Now you've got your own thing. It's like, it's a thing. And
It
it's
is
just,
a thing.
yeah, and it's like, just, here, I'll put it on the stream. There it is.
Chat's like spamming.
Yeah, I know. There's Fred Strong. It could be like, I actually really like that design. I don't know, it's just something funny about it, but simple and effective. But
Well,
anyway,
Make it into a Twitch icon. I guess we're having a lot of problems with that. making
yeah,
it
it doesn't
work,
look, it doesn't look good when it's really small. But
Oh well.
in any case, yeah, man. So I guess, you know, all I could say is thanks for thanks for being here. Thanks for streaming as much as you do. Hold down that fort when I was at PAX. You know, actually gotta say you do stream a lot, and you do seem to genuinely love what you do on the stream. And a lot of us recognize that, you know, that you like the classic games, but you also like to just enjoy a game and just, you know, just play the game. You let the games do the speaking for themselves a lot of times. Very little ego in your streams. So it's appreciated, Fred. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. I definitely like that, I guess, about myself in some regards, that I do kind of just play a game and enjoy it. And it's always nice to, like, as Hoodie said, I kind of get those compliments every once in a while. It's like, you know, I bought this game because you streamed it. It's like, well, it's awesome.
Right.
It's like, you know, it's really amazing. And it still boggles me, like, when they talk about, oh, we need to stop streaming because, you know, it's bad. It's like, you know, stupid laws and crap like that. It's like, are you serious? It's like free advertisement, free money.
I know. Well, that's a whole different discussion. We could go into that for ever. But yeah, it's if that day ever came, I would probably just hijack a local abandoned movie theater and just like set up an auditorium and be like, watch me stream. I got these streams, man. You want some streams? You know, Just like a destitute, like fucking bum on the street with computer equipment and a video game console, just trying to pawn my streams off.
Shaking your hands. Like,
Yeah.
I got this. I need to get my fix.
I got these stream burgers, man.
All right, I'm gonna have a drink with you. So cheers, Fred.
Cheers.
All right.
Oh,
Was it really that awful?
Yeah.
I imagine it is. Did I ever tell you about Whalers rum?
No, tell me about it.
It's like vanilla rum. I mean, there's not really much to it, but I remember trying to drink that one time, and that was probably the worst alcohol I've ever actually like imbibed. I don't know anything like cookies and cream or vanilla or any like kind of sugary shit like that. Just sounds awful. I mean, I guess I'm drinking maple syrup, but that's actually really good.
That sounds a little bit better than, I don't know, fucking cookies and cream. This is disgusting, and it burns too.
Oh.
The only time I ever enjoyed it was when I put it in hot chocolate, and it is not the time for hot chocolate yet. I need to wait until winter
It's
again.
like actually getting warmer now. I don't know how it is up there.
It's 80 degrees today.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I went outside today and I read it's that Mario 3 book and some other stuff that I'm working on reading, conspiracy books.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been reading, I just get some sun, hang out outside a little bit. But anyway, Fred, thank you for calling in. I'm gonna move on,
Sounds good.
but you have a very good night and take care.
Thanks, you too. Happy birthday again.
Thanks.
See ya.
Okay, Darren. Darren's next. Again, these are the order that I received calls or requests. Hey, Darren.
Hey.
So it's funny because you and I talk like a lot. Considering I don't talk to people a lot, you're probably the guy I talk to the most on the stream because we play the same games.
Yeah, the same shitty games.
The same shitty games, and I haven't really played a whole lot of Diablo lately, but you know, I'm always down to randomly and endlessly get the same shitty loot over and over again. So,
Yeah.
but that's what Darren and I do. We play the same shitty games and have the same expectations and are always disappointed. But how are you doing tonight?
I'm pretty good. You?
I'm all right. Are you you having any drinks?
No, my liver needs a break.
Oh, okay, good. Good. My friend Manj, I don't know if he's still in chat. He does the same thing. He'll go like a month on and then a month off. So.
All right.
So what's new?
Nothing. You know me, Vinny.
I know. I
Nothing
don't know.
ever
I'm trying to make this fun for the stream. I
Fuck
guess.
those guys.
Oh, all right. So let's just talk shite like we normally do. Did you see the newest game of mobile homes?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I need to get around to watching that.
Darren, why did you become a streamer? Tell the story.
Why or how?
Both.
Why is because we were playing Mario Retardi one night and you just said, I like you should stream or whatever, and I was like, okay. And then I just streamed from then on. I guess that's both why and how.
It's pretty much both. Yeah, I think that is both. That covers it.
Yeah, at first I was just kind of I was in chat a lot, watching you stream, giving advice on Final Fantasy games, because that's all I know. And then we started playing Mario Retardi together, because I'm a stereotypical Irish person, so you just dragged me in to drink.
Right.
And that's pretty much just the whole story.
That's the whole story.
Yeah.
I thought Darren seemed like a nice guy.
Seemed.
And he seemed. Then I learned. But I thought he seemed like a nice guy because he would show up during the streams. Like I remember I would play Final Fantasy IX to like 50 people when we first started the stream, and you would watch me do the chocobo hot and cold, and you gave me tips and stuff, and then we drank together a little bit, and I was like, oh, this seems like a pretty cool guy, but I didn't know if you would be good at streaming. Turns out you were pretty good at it, but you're the streamer, I would say, that covers most of the post-apocalyptic shooters. What is it about post-apocalyptic shooters that you like so much?
I don't know, I love being depressed. I just love bleak games.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough.
I don't know. It's just my favorite genre of games.
Do you prefer shooters in general, or?
Shooters and action RPG games is what I mostly play.
Yeah.
Like on and off stream.
Yeah, yeah. What are some of your memories like of the stream? That, I mean, you've been here for almost since the beginning. So what anything that sticks out in your mind?
Well, you know me and my memory. I'm in the same boat as Fred. I don't fucking remember anything.
This is yeah. I mean, we can go ahead and say that the Final Fantasy IX stream, when Vivi, poor Vivi.
Oh, yeah. Poor little bastard.
Yeah.
The implications. That
them implications
them
that we don't want to
implications.
think about.
Yeah.
What else can you tell me about Turtles that I don't already know?
No, I can't think of anything.
The question is, am I talking about the animal or the viewer?
I'd say the viewer.
Didn't we stream Secret of Mana a little bit? Like, not all of it, but I think I did like a good chunk of it with you.
You like forced me into it. Like you sent me like.
Right.
That
I
shitty
threatened
emulator.
you.
Yeah, with it. You sent me that shitty emulator on a save state, and you made me play that game with like the worst latency ever.
Right. I said, if you don't stream this with me, I'm going to ban you. But no, that didn't happen. But what happened instead was I said, if you don't play this with me, I'll fucking go to your house. Okay, we fight with the hands. We fight with the hands, okay? Simon O'Dowell, you sound like Mickey Mouse, you dirty bastard. I don't think Darren, just for the record, chat, I don't think Darren appreciates when I do shitty Irish accents. But I do them anyway, and apparently he still talks to me, so...
I don't mind, because they usually just evolve into, like, Scottish, or you sound like you're from Manchester, or something. You can't keep an accent going for more than, like, 10 seconds without switching to another, like, country.
I can't. I actually can't. I really cannot do that. I can't keep the same accent the whole time. It's just, I don't know why. But I will ask you, I won't ask you, but I'll remind you. You showed me Junkie Joe. It's your fault that I brought that shit to the stream.
I suppose.
You showed me a few things that I ended up bringing to the stream. Do you remember the other stuff or no?
The clouds. The clouds.
Oh yeah, clouds. Grow larger, grow bigger. That was your fault as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean for it to become so bad.
Sometimes certain things just stick in my head. Like, seriously, I can't help it. Like, when I saw Junkie Joe for the first time, I fucking... Like, weeks went by. And I couldn't get it out of my head. I had to show everyone. I had to show my friends. People were thinking I was fucking crazy. They thought I was just doing a Mickey Mouse voice. But, yeah. So, there you go. Recently, though, I guess you and I played some other games. We played, Terraria, for a bit. We played Starbound for a bit.
Yeah.
What else did we play, Darren? Do you remember? Aside from Diablo.
Not a whole lot, to be honest.
Pretty much just that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm like the quietest streamer.
You're the George Harrison of the group.
Oh.
You don't? Do you get that reference?
Because nobody knows who George Harrison is.
No, everyone knows who he was, but he was the quiet one.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly.
He's the one you always forget when you're counting them on your fingers.
That's right. Everyone remembers Ringo because he's got a funny name, but everyone forgets George because he was the quiet one, and they didn't put his fucking songs in the albums. Alright, George. Yeah, no. We'll give you one song. Don't worry about it, George. I wanted to do more than one. Actually, I've got like 3 or 4 songs that I think you'd really like, Paul. No, you do the one. What was that little crazy one you did about the tax man? Yeah, do that one, George. But Paul, I've got like many more good songs. George, if you don't shut your fucking mouth, I'm gonna fucking shove you down the fucking garbage disposal. Sorry, I lost it. I completely lost it.
That's pretty good.
It was all right. And then Ringo's like, I drink all day, every day. That's the end of that.
Oh, Christ.
Anyway, all right. Sorry. Listen, Darren, thanks for being here, and thanks for helping me with my computer problems when I have them. So, you know, that's all I can really say.
I'm tech support that works for free.
Yeah. Well, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah.
I would share a drink with you, but you're not really drinking. So instead, I'll just say cheers.
Sláinte.
All right. Take care, man.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so there's Darren. Stream Potato. Next is Marissa. Or Imakuni, as many of you know her. Lawn chair. After I'm done talking to Marissa, I'll explain the history of Mario Retardi. Hello, Marissa. Marissa?
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
So, first thing I noticed when calling you is that your Skype icon
Yeah?
says happy birthday.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if that was planned.
It wasn't planned because that was something that Tish drew me.
Okay.
For my birthday.
Which was also very recent.
Yeah.
And I wished you a late happy birthday. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
But, also, happy birthday to you and happy birthday to me, too. Your icon was perfect. I was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah,
but
happy birthday to both of us.
Now I'm disappointed again.
Oh.
No, it's okay. So, Marissa, how you doing tonight?
Pretty good. You know, I've been drinking myself. This is actually the first time I've been drinking since I turned 21.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm legal now and I can go to bars and everything, and it's so weird because I still feel like I'm 12.
Well, when we were at PAX, you kind of hung out at the bar with us.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, Gil ordered a drink for me because it came with their room for free, and he just kind of passed it to me, and no one said a word. So I'm like, I'm just gonna sip on that.
Yeah, just kind of like, you know, just hang out in the background, just have a few sips, don't worry about it. And then you weren't there for Tim Schaefer though, unfortunately.
No, I missed that because I was at my Smash 64 tourney.
Which you won.
Yeah, which I won.
So that's pretty fucking impressive, I have to say. Actually, I wanted to ask you a little bit about Smash 1. Are you excited about Smash 4?
Oh, of course. Even though, like, I don't think I'd get into, like, a competitive scene for, like, the newer games just because of how I think it's gonna be really casualized, like how Brawl was. I'm still gonna get it. I'm gonna love every minute of it.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. I really don't think, I really don't think it's gonna be one of those games that, you know, starts taking over tourneys because you still got Melee and 64 for that.
Exactly.
But
Not only that, but there's also Project M, which is the Brawl mod. And that's been getting really big. They've been trying to balance everything.
yeah, that's been getting a lot of attention lately. I think I might try that out one day.
You definitely should. It's really fun. I actually need to get it myself, so maybe we could stream it one day.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. We should do that because that's a game I was looking at, and they brought Mewtwo back. And who else?
Roy from
Roy.
some of them.
Yeah, so there you go. Two old characters that are now in the game.
I believe they also brought over Dr. Mario.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so we should do that. One day we'll have a little Smash Project M, because I got the other one, the Derpy mod that just overpowers everyone. I forget the name of it though.
It's probably like Brawl Plus or Minus or something.
Brawl
like
Minus,
that.
yeah. But so Marissa, tell us how you became a streamer, and also tell me how you first got here.
All right, so
We've done this a few times, but we're gonna do it again.
exactly. Back in the olden days of 4chan, there was a stream that would go on V.
Praise Jesus,
Praise Jesus!
the Lord.
And it was called Yugimons.
Yugimons. Wow. That's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time.
Anyway, I found it one day because a friend of mine that I used to play Phantasy Star Universe with on the 360, he was like, hey, you should check out this stream. I'm like, what's streaming? And then he's like, you know, just I'm going to send you the link, check this out. And it was just some people, you know, messing around, playing card games, playing video games. They even streamed Monopoly once, and I was like, you know, this community is pretty cool. I'm going to stick around. And then through unfortunate reasons, we got shut down because there was a joke that we had that we were sponsored by AT&T, and Livestream didn't like that.
Oh my god.
So we got banned. Also, we streamed like barely, like very borderline content, such as chat roulette,
Right.
and you know, Omegle, and the movie Solo. So we got shut down, and then it was like I came over with Bobito because we met there, and he used to go by the name of Tubes. So we were hopping streams, and then we eventually went to one of Bobito's friend's streams, which was called Kaiba Corp 2, because the first one also got shut down. But anyway, Tame used to be a streamer there.
Right.
And got kicked out. And then Tame found Vinesauce, and then all three of us kind of moved here.
Yeah, there was just like a great migration.
Yeah.
But then, soon enough, well, it took a little while, but first of all, I didn't know you were a girl for a little while, and then, like, you proved it, and I was like, okay. And then somehow, that influenced absolutely nothing when deciding to make you a streamer. But I ended up giving you a guest stream, I think. Was it a guest stream, or did I just make you a streamer?
You gave me a guest stream, and you were like, here, play a game. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to play my favorite game of all time, which was Jet Set Radio Future. And you're like, okay, I like you. You can be a part-time streamer. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Oh, that's when we were doing part-time, full-time stream. If you guys
yeah.
didn't know, we did part-time, full-time stuff, which means that some people would be less streamy than other people. So, you know, people would show up and just do a few streams, and then that would be it. But, yeah, I don't know why well, I think I remember why we did that, but at the same time, it just didn't seem like that idea was destined for anything but failure. But,
yeah, I think it was like with stream management, where it was like, okay, well, someone wants to stream during this time, and we need some people to fill the gaps. So that's why you brought in, like, the part-time people.
That's right.
I kind of consider myself to still be sort of part-time with my stream track rate, but...
Yeah. But in any case, you ended up becoming a full-time streamer, and then you just kind of... Like, there was a bunch of things that you did that I remember, like... you did a lot of the Japanese anime games.
Oh, yes. My Idol Master girl games, so don't you love them?
Oh, I watched every moment. I'm sorry, I didn't, but...
No, but of course you've seen...
I like how when I played that the other day, you said, I heard there was Loadingu, so I came.
It's because Gambit told me. He was like, you need to come to the stream. Vinny's doing Loadingu, and I'm like, stop everything. It's time to go to Vinesauce.
Yeah. So that happened. But you also did, what was the other games? Persona? You did Purse Owner.
Yeah, I did Persona 3 and 4. I can't wait until 5 comes out.
Well, that should be fun for you. It's not my thing, but I think you know that by now.
Yeah.
But what else? I mean, you know, of course, there's Donna, your mom. She has had a lot of attention on the stream.
Oh my god, my grandmother's getting attention on the stream now too.
God,
like,
really?
My entire family. Yeah. There was this one time where I was streaming Sonic 2006, and my grandmother came over too, and my mom was like, she was like trying to signal to me that she was coming over, and I'm like, oh dear Jesus, I can't stop the stream now. Lord have mercy on all of our souls. It ended up with my grandmother saying that she wanted to guest stream Donkey Kong the arcade, because she actually likes Donkey Kong a lot.
Okay.
So she's gonna be doing that under my account eventually.
Oh my god. When that happens, your grandmother's going to become famous. Yeah. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I mean that's bound to happen soon enough, but I mean your mom has showed up at so many streams, and I've met Donna a number of times, and she's a very, very sweet lady, and she actually genuinely cares about my well-being, which is really nice. But I I think it's funny how everyone loses their shit when she shows up on stream.
Because
like,
she likes fucking with people. That's the thing. My mom is
does.
just like, I'm gonna say something silly or stupid just to make someone laugh.
Yeah.
Because she generally has like a saying that's like, laughter's the best medicine. And
It's
you know,
true.
that's what she tries to do, liven up the mood and everything. So that's what she does.
Well, tell her I said Happy Mother's Day when you see her next.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, I could go get her if you really want to,
No,
but
it's okay.
yeah, I mean, I don't think.
I think at some point I would like to get to other people as well. No offense.
Exactly. I know how she is. That's why I'm like, don't summon.
Don't summon the
Kunogi.
Donna.
No, don't summon her.
But definitely give her my best when you see her. My next question is, so as I've been asking all the streamers, any memorable moments, anything in particular that stands out over the past 4 years?
Oh, as in like anything, as in all of my streams or anyone's.
Oh, anything really. Just any like stream memories. Like we've had a lot of things like the barbecue, we've hung out like at the streamer meetup
Yeah.
and at PAX. So you and I, we've hung out a number of times, but I mean in particular like just stuff on stream. Like stuff maybe that you streamed or maybe you were a part of,
Well, for something that I streamed definitely when I was going through the Idolmaster 2. And,
Okay.
It only started out with like maybe like 300 people. And I was like, I don't know anything about this game. I'm going to try to follow a guide and make up a story because it's all in Japanese and we're going to have fun with it. And then there was like 700 people because it went viral. Just like people kept posting links like on A and I'm like, I didn't want this. Please.
Yeah.
The pressure. Oh.
Yeah.
And then I got stuck at a part and people were like, this girl doesn't know how to get past the vending machine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't figure out the controls. It's all in moon runes.
That's the stream curse. Everyone has to be perfect at a game at all times. But wow. Yeah.
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 That and almost any stream when Konome comes over my house because the two of us. Oh my god! I'll just pass the controller to him and he'll break my game somehow. Like. There was on Christmas, we were playing Sonic 2006, and there was a part where we were on the snowboard level, and you started just going randomly uphill, and then got stuck on a tree, and between a spiked ball, and Sonic's model started spazzing out, that I couldn't contain my laughter.
Nice. Yeah, I wasn't there for that, but I would have loved to have seen that. One of the curses of being me is, I'm too cool for school, so I can't watch a lot of streams. But no, I think that sounds like a lot of fun. And Gil is awesome. I love Gil.
Yeah.
He's like one of my favorite people from the stream. So anytime you guys want to do something in the future, you, Gil, myself, just somehow get together, play a video game, I think we should make it happen. Maybe we'll do that with Project M.
That sounds great.
So, anything else you want to add for the 4th anniversary, Marissa-kun?
Oh man, I don't even know. The pressure's on me. I mean, there's a ton of streams that I haven't seen just because I've been busy with real life stuff and everything. But I can only like hope for the best for the 5th year.
I think so. I think the 5th year is going to be just as boring as this one. No, I haven't really done anything too amazing today, but I'm hoping that, people are just having a nice Sunday evening or night, just enjoying some of the games and the memories that we've had. But, Marissa, thank you so much for everything and for being a part of the stream. And thanks for joining me tonight. And I'll tell you what, let's have a drink.
Yeah.
So, cheers.
I need to pour myself a drink.
Okay, when you're ready, you can cheers me, and then we'll do it.
Alright. Cheers, man.
Cheers, Marissa.
So how's that tasting? I'm having some delicious Baileys over here. How's your cookies and cream vodka?
Oh, it burns. It burns like when I was first born. It's so terrible, and I have to chase it with water every time. But I'm all right. Thank you. One day I'll actually buy myself something that doesn't taste like rubbing alcohol mixed with farts. But anyway, Marissa, have a great night. Thanks for joining me.
You too, Vin. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm good. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about where this came from. That seems to be all of the streamers so far. First of all, I want to thank people that have subscribed on Twitch. We're actually very close to getting more emotes, so thank you for all that, for the support. All the streamers will get a bit of the sub money. I know it's a silly thing to do, but it is appreciated. So thank you guys. Okay, so God, I'm still reeling from that alcohol. Mario Retardi started not on Vinesauce, but on that stream, which, as I mentioned, was run by GPM, Gay Purple Man. And he actually is a really, really nice guy, and he designed our first iteration of our website. And when I first started the stream, I saw the Mario Retardi stuff. Someone recommended it in chat, so I didn't even know that stream was doing it, but I thought it sounded like a really great idea. And then the first time I streamed it, someone told me that it was someone else's idea. It was that stream's idea. Excuse me. But I kept going, and we kept doing it, and we ended up getting pretty drunk doing it. But people really liked it, and this was happening a lot. Mario Retardi happened a lot during the early days of the stream. And then actually GPM and I spoke, and he said that he had no problem with me doing it. So he wasn't upset at all that I quote-unquote took his idea. Excuse me. He actually showed up and we spoke a few times on stream. But yeah, he's great, and that's where Mario Retardi originated from. So, anyway, what else? Let's get to a few viewers now. I'm going to be very, very selective with the viewers. The people that I know, that are, people who've been here for a while, and maybe a few other random people as well. So I'm going to start with Sakoto, because he's been here for a little bit, and I never got the chance to speak to this guy. And he's done a lot of art. He's been around for quite a while. He's also the very first person that added me on Skype tonight to speak to me. Hello, Sakoto.
Hi. Just warning, if you hear just Spanish ranting around the room, I might be dead.
Spanish ranting. Explain.
Well, my family's from Chile, and we speak Spanish in the house.
Okay.
It's 3 a.m. I shouldn't be making too much noise.
So why don't we do this very quietly then? So you've been around the stream, as you said, about 10 months.
Yeah.
And you draw a lot of art for the stream.
Well,
and,
it's pretty fun, because I like to draw ideas quickly, and it's more for practice than anything.
Well, it's good practice, and also I do like your art. Now, the reason I actually wanted to talk to you is because you invented Chrome. Why?
Well, because clowns. Come on, dude.
I know, but why?
Well, Crom and Clown they seem to connect, dude. I had to mix them up.
And you did, and now we're stuck with it forever. You started the Vinesauce Graveyard, right?
Yeah. Well, I started the Vinesauce Graveyard when people were just adding graves, and I'm like, okay, let's make a list of who died and what is gone forever.
Rest in peace, Vike. Red Pikmin number 25 and Yoshi's Island franchise and various other things that no one cares about.
Yoshi's Island franchise, Jesus.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
since you've been here though, do you have any specific memories or streams that stick out in your mind as stuff that you really liked?
The streams I liked were I liked watching Super Mario RPG. I saw it on the past broadcast, but when Hoodie streamed it, it was when my childhood games come alive.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was definitely a fun stream. I love that game too.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. Did you actually enjoy the Fire Emblem streams too?
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't know what Fire Emblem was until I saw the stream, so it kind of presented me a new franchise.
Yeah, because there were a number of people that, you know, they weren't really too keen on me streaming that game, and I was okay with that. But you stuck around for a lot of it, and you ended up drawing a lot of art for it. I think you were one of the dominant submitters of art during the Fire Emblem streams. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed getting that art.
I'm glad you liked my art, too.
Yeah.
These are mostly doodles, though. I do these in like... I know the rules say 5 minutes, but I do these in like less than that, so I'm sorry.
I don't mind. You're good, and they're funny, and you know, it's usually pretty pertinent to the stream content. It seems like you keep the art topical, so that's good. But yeah, I was gonna ask anything else like about the stream that you really like, or just what could you say about your time here?
Well, when I discovered Vinesauce, I was on Tumblr. I saw the Sonic R video, and I was like, that's funny, I'll check it later. I didn't because I forgot, but then I checked the Corruptions, and I went through all the Corruptions on YouTube. And then I was like, maybe he live streams Corruptions all the time, but I came in for the Corruptions and stayed for the streamers. You guys are amazing.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm glad that you decided to stick around. It seems like a very high percentage of people that discover us these days are from, you know, checking out some YouTube videos, and then they see, oh, there's a stream. You know, but if that were true for everyone, we would have, like, hundreds of thousands of people here.
That's true. But you're keeping the snowball going, so that might happen one day.
Well, I you know, like I said, I do like the small community aspect of the stream, and in a way, I forget that it isn't quite as tight-knit and small as it used to be. And it's, you know, I hope that we continue to grow in a way that we can get more people that are like-minded, and people who are nice, and people who actually like what we do.
I like the community mostly because everyone's so, you know, interactive and kind the whole time. Except when there's salt on the stream, but I don't mind that very much.
You know, I will stand by my word when I say that compared to a lot of places and a lot of communities on the internet, ours is not too bad. It really isn't that bad at all. Like we do have a lot of really intelligent people who are able to not take themselves too seriously, which is something I really appreciate. But also, I do like that people have been behaving a lot more and you know, keeping some crap out of the chat that we don't need. Yeah. I love our community. There are times that I want to, you know, like, go away, like, go to Spain or something for, like, 3 months.
You gotta take us in the Vine car to Spain.
I'll take everyone, get them in the Vine car, I'll pull over, I'll like, start punching behind me while I'm driving. But, you know, sometimes I need a little bit of a vacation or some time away. But regardless of that, I generally, most of the time, I do really enjoy streaming, and people are always really cool. So thank you for being one of those people, and thank you for, you know, checking out the stream and sticking around.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. You have a nice one, man. Thanks for being here tonight.
Oh, thank you very much for actually having me. Mostly because that's one of the reasons why I like Vinesauce so much. You guys interact with this people a lot. Like
as much as we humanly can.
Yeah, I remember, like, I've seen other live streams in the past, and it was just, as you said, autopilot, and everyone was just like playing the same games the whole time. So
we tried to do something a little bit different. I mean, we're by no means an original concept, and we're by no means the only kids on the block, but I'm glad that there are people here who stick with us and who make this their home, and, you know, check the stream when they get home from work or school. It's nice to hear, you know, and I'm, as I always say, I'm the luckiest guy ever to be able to be the guy You know what I mean? I'm the guy from this stream, and that makes me happy. I mean, there are so many people that are amazing. All the streamers are amazing, and I love all of them like dearly. But I'm the lucky one that has to clean up all the salt.
You have a great team of you.
Yeah, I'm so lucky that I have to deal with all the problems. It's so great. Everything always comes to me.
But solving problems is fun, though.
Hey, I don't mind. Whatever. It's good times. But anyway, man, you have a nice night. Thanks.
All right, thank you so much for having me.
No problem. See ya.
All right, hope we can talk someday.
Bye. All right, cool. That was Sakoto. Carlo messaged me. I think he wants to chat. I mean, he messaged me quite a while ago, but I don't know if he even really wants to chat, but I'm going to chat with him anyway. It's like 3:30 a.m. Jesus Christ. Alright. Sorry, Carlo. If you want to chat, you're more than welcome to. I'll call Schick. Oh. Carlo was just saying hi, so I'll just say hi back.
Hello?
Hi, Schick.
Hey.
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
You wanted to chat?
Yeah.
So, hi.
Hi.
What's up? Sorry. I'm not giving you a fair shake. Okay, so I want to, ask you some stuff. You've been here for a while.
Yeah.
You have been our web guy for a while, and you've basically helped us do a lot of stuff. You got the site into working condition a number of times, and you've been here for a few years. So I don't even remember, as the theme of this night, I don't remember how you and I first got associated, and also I don't remember how I added you as a web guy. So how'd that happen? Do you remember?
I remember. Well, I can tell you how I got here first. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
I was one of the first people that came from YouTube, but that was because someone embedded one of my videos on the forums, and you can check like where videos embed by domain.
Oh, okay.
And that's how I found that. And it's not a very good video. But it's only popular because basically it's streamers, so that's why I'm not even gonna link it.
Okay. Fair enough.
So, and then, like, because of my skill that I work with in general with my brother, like, I started just messing around locally with my, with like the website, and like the first thing I made was like a little thing for like E3, and it was kind of like the first version of full screen.
Oh, okay.
And that's how you basically added me as webcam when I showed that to you, and said I can do stuff for you.
Well, that was, you know, it was nice of you. I still to this day appreciate what you've done for the site, and you continue to, you know, help us out when there's stuff that is just completely beyond me. And obviously Dyer has taken a very active role as well, but it's nice that you are able to handle a number of the problems and to kind of just, you know, be there when we need you. So it is appreciated, and I don't want you to ever feel like it isn't. It's you know, and especially considering I don't really pay you. Like, this isn't a job. Like, I've given you money in the past for your services, but it's not like you're on the payroll here. You really, I mean, from the moment you got here, you started doing stuff out of the goodness of your own heart because you liked the stream, and
yeah,
you know, it's nice. It's really good to have that. So,
oh god, you're making my face red. Stop.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, I got to do the things because tonight's the night for the things, and I was gonna ask you, do you have any stream memories? Do you have anything, any streams, any moments that you remember, anything that's really important to you? That was a long,
I'm kind of having a brain fart. One of the first things that actually came to mind was like when Joel and like one of the first streams I saw was when Tame was streaming Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, and he was killing the jabronis?
Yep, killing all the horses.
That's right. Called them jabronis. Oh my god, I remember that stream too. That was a good one. And then there were like two... What was the name? Jake? There's like two Jakes at one point. It was like a really weird glitch.
John Marston.
John's son, though. What was the son's name? I don't remember.
Oh, I think it's like Jake Marston, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I remember there was a glitch and it was really good. But, yeah, I really, I remember a lot of that, too. Any streams, like, I know I've done some games that you've enjoyed. Like, you're a Zelda 2 guy, right? You like Zelda 2.
Yeah.
So, I tend to do that, like, once a year. And, you know...
One of the funny things, though, is I never actually played Zelda 1. Like, I got Zelda 2 as a kid, and then I tried playing it, and I didn't actually enjoy Zelda 1.
It was a hard game. I mean, you know, when I was a kid... Oh, it's Jack. Sorry, there were two Jack. It's Jack Marston, not Jake. Same thing.
Enough.
Same thing. No, I hear you. Listen, Zelda 1 was a favorite of mine when I was younger as well, but I couldn't beat it. And yet somehow I was always attracted to Zelda 2, even though I was still, you know, young enough that I would still have problems with it. But Zelda 2 was always my favorite of the two. Because, I don't know, I mean, maybe the cryptic, like, puzzles and like, the hidden rooms and all that stuff confused me when I was younger with Zelda 1. But Zelda 2 was just straight up, like, combat, you know, go through the dungeons and then kill the boss.
Yeah, it feels a lot more arcadey. And that's kind of games I like in general. Like, you said, like, you like Tower Gun, and I actually think I would really enjoy it. Like, I play more kind of arcadey games than hard games. Like, Binding of Isaac and... Did you ever play Nuclear Throne?
Oh, yeah,
it's a really
I did,
good
actually.
game.
You know, it's funny, I played a copy that... what's the guy's name?
I know the company name.
Vlambeer. Yeah, the guy that the KY interviewed, he actually gave me a few copies, and I took one for myself because I wanted to play it, and I actually really liked it. It was really good. So
it's
yeah,
just really hard.
Well, that fucking game slayed me, but I enjoyed every moment of it, you know, and I probably will continue playing it. But anyway, yeah, and also one final thing, you did a guest stream, and which game did you do?
It was Faxanadu, and because of that, you streamed Zelda 2 again, because it was pretty close to it.
Well, now I want to stream Zelda 2 again. So, I don't know, I mean, maybe I will, but, yeah, it was a good job you did, and people really seem to enjoy it, so one day you'll get your second guest stream.
Ooh.
But, you know, of course I'm gonna have to lock you in the dungeons before that. I don't pay them, they don't get food or water. They just work, and that's it. They work out of the goodness of their heart. Otherwise, it gets the lotion. Anyway, Schick, thank you.
Oh, okay. Can I say a joke before we go?
Oh my gosh. Why am I worried? Go ahead.
No, it's a quick one.
Go ahead.
What's got a small dick and hangs down?
I hate you. Was that the answer?
No. Bat. What's got a big dick and hangs up?
What? I don't know what. You know what the worst part about that is? I actually muted Skype. So I couldn't hear him hang up. So I'm looking at Luigi and Donkey Kong stroke each other's minecart, and then he hung up. God damn it, Schick. God damn it. Now I know I'm not paying you in the future, Schick. Work for free and love it. Hi, John.
Hey there.
Well, there's that John voice that I missed so much.
Yeah, dude, there's the weirdest fucking delay. I know that, like, there's crazy delay on fucking Skype. I mean, no, not Skype, on stream, and I was
on
like...
stream.
So I was still listening to a Shik's, like, shitty joke, and I didn't even get to hear the end of it.
It was just... He just hung up. What's got a big dick and hangs up, and yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. So how you doing? This is Communism I'm talking to, by the way. Communism 1. He's been here for forever. And
John, Kami, you guys can call me the best if you would like. But yeah.
Well, John, I've got another confession to make.
Yes.
I'm your fool. Is someone getting the best? The best. So tell me a little bit about how you're doing. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I just got out of class last Tuesday, and I start summer sessions next Tuesday. So, fuck.
so here you are on the stream. You've been here pretty much almost every anniversary.
Yeah, I've been here since 3 weeks after the inception.
And you've joined me on Skype, I believe, for every anniversary as well, or
yeah,
just about.
And other events, in varying degrees of sobriety and all those types of deals.
Yeah, and of course, you and I have hung out a few times.
The infamous
the spaghetti video.
The spaghetti video and the audio virus. You know what the coolest thing that stroked my ego was? Someone said in the forum topic of how they found Vinesauce, they said they came to Vinesauce after they watched the audio virus video with Sam Higgins. Y'all get frequent heartburn, right?
Right. That's brilliant. So, that in a way, you were almost directly responsible for someone ending up on the site.
Oh, fuck. I woke up Catherine.
I don't think Catherine was sleeping.
Oh, no, she wasn't. You get the fuck out of here, you nerd.
She's giving us Baba Booies. Well, if you guys didn't know, Kazakami and Communism are actually sisters. Sorry. I almost said that, and then I was like, wait, no. Then I was like, yeah, say it anyway. So I did. Is she still with you?
Oh, no, she went back to her room.
Okay, I was gonna say you can do a 2 for 1, but let's just stick with you. How so, I guess I don't know, what could we talk about that we haven't already? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm okay.
I got a great idea. Let's talk shit about the next person that posts in chat that I see. Abortion Shark. Let's talk shit about him for like 30 seconds.
I think Abortion Shark has a very insensitive name.
Abortion Shark, I think, has a vagina where his penis should be.
Abortion Shark once told a man that he was going to come to his home and steal all his food. He never did because he's too lazy.
Abortion Shark once took out my mother to dinner and showed her a good time and then never called her back.
Abortion Shark is the one viewer that you can always count on for absolutely nothing of worth in chat.
Oh, man. Yeah,
I think we've done enough damage.
Yeah, Abortion Shark is actually another super old fag who's like one of my favorite dudes here. So
yeah, he's a good guy.
That's why I chose to pick on him for a bit.
you knew you could and get away with it.
Yeah,
basically. Yeah, we like you, Abortion. Don't worry. But your name does suck cock. Anyway, so John, tell me some of your favorite streams that you've seen here. Anything in particular, any games in particular that just kind of stand out when you think back?
Well, there's been 3 streams that I always bring up that have been, I think, for me, the streams that have always been my favorites are probably the ones that balance good gameplay with like a lot of story. So
okay, yeah.
So of course I've talked about it. I think that when you mentioned a lot of people pestering you to play Skies of Arcadia, I'm pretty sure that I've been that guy for the past like 3 years. But
you will get your wish this year, and within the next month as well.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah.
Yes, but So that was huge. Final Fantasy Tactics was big. Skies of Arcadia crossover, Valkyria Chronicles, that was one of my favorite streams.
Who streamed that anyway?
Study Guide.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Summer of KY was pretty good. I really liked that.
What do you mean?
So, you know, first summer when like no one was around and KY just streamed all the time.
Oh yeah, I do remember that now. Actually, yeah.
More recent streams. Yeah, it's unfortunate because I've fallen into a trap of, you know, like actually trying to apply myself in school, so I've like not been here in the past several months. So I feel like I've missed a lot of streams this past year.
Well, hey, you know what? It happens, and really it's not anything to worry about because we're still here and we will always be here as long as I draw breath. Which, if I continue smoking, will be much harder to do. But, see? The pun master. But, I feel like, you know, I think life takes precedence. We're here if you get some time, and you just want to just have something in the background, or you want to check out a game. I'm completely okay with it, but I'm happy that you joined us tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I've been lurking for. I've always been lurking, like, just never have time to chat some of the time. But what is? I was trying to think of before you called me 2 recent moments from this year that I thought were. There's the Havel Varrock video from
the KY
stream. That was, and I was like, I am so glad that I could be a part of that. But this is probably a moment that is less remembered, but to me is fucking hilarious. It was, I think, a few months ago. Joel was streaming, and he explicitly was like, "Okay, I'm going to do a drunk stream." And it hasn't been a while. I used to do lots of drunk streams, but right now I'm going to do one. And so he got pretty drunk pretty fast. And he said, all right, I'm going to do question and answer. So people asked, so Joel, who's your favorite viewer? And I was lurking at this point. No one knew that I was in chat. And he just goes, You know, man, let me tell you, my fucking favorite viewer is a bro who's been there with me for fucking ever. John, man, Kami, I fucking love you, man. And I was like, I wasn't even in the fucking chat, and I just pop in and I'm like, I fucking love you too, bro.
Nice.
But it was funny as hell. Like, I don't.
It's probably a moment that you remember better than everyone else, including Joel. But it's your moment, and it's something that you will always take with you. And I'm happy that you have that moment.
Oh yeah, it was pretty goofy.
Well, I'm gonna try to get to a few more people before this thing, before this whole brick shithouse goes up. I don't know what. I could see Jim Morrison saying something like, "Hey, listen, man, gonna do a little bit more before the whole brick shithouse goes up." But oh, well, look, 5 turns left, so I gotta get to people.
Shit.
But John, listen, buddy, thank you for joining us tonight, and it's always a pleasure. And Baba Booey to you. Before you can Baba Booey to me.
Fuck! God damn it. Well, okay. Before I leave, you got me. I was gonna fucking Baba Booey you. That was gonna be the second thing that I was gonna do.
What was the first?
The first thing was I was gonna be like, well, I was gonna say, you know, like, I hope you weren't gonna drink with me, because this is something that I've brought up in chat a few times in the past few days, but I have not been drinking, and hope to continue that. It has been 42 days, so
good for you.
That is a thing that continues. So
I hope so too. I'm generally a sober person these days. I really don't drink as much as I used to. My friends, like when we get together at my friend Jackie's house, like everyone's bringing beer. I have a beer, if that, and sometimes I just don't drink. Lately we've been going out to bars, and I just don't drink at all.
I mean, before chat starts,
I'm with you.
That this is a great thing. I've transitioned to meth, so sorry, guys.
Well, I think it's awesome, dude, and I want you to know you have my support on that, and I don't have any inclination to drink with you or anyone else for that matter. I just wanted to make people happy. But
I'm glad.
Continue.
I like that.
Don't you like when we talk like this? And it just seems like everything's so nice.
Don't you like it when I talk like this to you?
Don't you like it when I talk like this about the Cuban Missile Crisis to you?
I'll show you my Cuban Missile Crisis right up your ass.
I'll tell you what, Marilyn Monroe, she's got herself quite a nice ass.
Okay,
quite a nice ass.
This has gotten too silly, Mr. President. Well, I will talk to you later. Baba Booey! Baba Booey!
This doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because I gave you the first Baba Boo. Baba Booski. This next caller is going to be a fun one.
Hey, you got to me.
How could I not get to you incoming?
Well, I was honestly starting to wonder, but thank you.
How about that?
How about that?
Together at last again.
Yeah, our yearly conversation.
Our once-a-year conversation in voice that I dread every...
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
No, you're better in voice than you are in text.
I am.
Yeah,
that's
weird.
true. It's strange.
You suffer from tame syndrome.
Is that what it is?
It is, yeah. Some people are just better in voice than they are in text. They come across better. You get the inflection of their voice. You know when they're sarcastic. Sarcasm doesn't come across well in text. You know this.
There's so much of it. There might not be anything that I've said in the past 2-3 years that wasn't at least somewhat sarcasm. So, grain of salt.
You do what you can,
Yeah.
You plant the seeds, and if they grow into a go fuck yourself, that's just how they're planted.
Hey,
you water them with tears of streamers, and and you hope by the end of the day you still get your yearly chat.
Yeah, no, pretty much.
So anyway, all jokes aside, I always joke around, and sometimes I do genuinely lose my shit with you, but I do like you, and I will never. I don't think I could ever really despise you or anything like that. It's just you're the guy that shows up, that tries to keep things in line before they turn to complete shit.
Well, it's just a role I've fallen into, and No, you go ahead.
No, you go first.
Well, I'm happy that I've never personally offended you that badly, because it's a line I try to walk, and I'd never want to actually piss people off. And if I do, I'm sorry. Sincerely. I didn't want to do it.
You have gotten me pretty close before, and
yeah, that's my optimistic way of saying it. There have been times I've been a complete shitlord because I was pissed off for other reasons, but nothing here has ever made me so mad, except when we first went to Twitch. That made me really mad, but besides that,
I don't like change.
I hate change so much. Why can't everything just stay the same forever? And then I don't have to go anywhere, and I can just live here forever and, get mad at video games, and everything would be wonderful.
It would be, but life doesn't work that way. Life is order versus chaos. You understand this. And unfortunately, sometimes I can exhibit both of those things. So
I know. Well, you're not making shitty art videos right now.
I'm going to reveal why I did that.
Was it all just to put one over on people like me?
It was. It was to see how far people would go when faced with someone they really like, someone that they enjoy their videos. Some people are fanatical about my videos, you know this.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find out if people would still stick with me despite 3 or 4 or 5 shitty videos in a row. And you know what? The sad part was that some people commented on those videos that I was actually being artistic, and some people commented that they were good videos, and all it was just a test of how far name recognition would take someone.
Well, yeah, Vinny, that's the thing. You have a big enough following now that you could do literally anything, and some percentage would follow you because that's their deal. I mean, you could retire from streaming tomorrow and like start producing the most heinous shit in the universe, and you'd probably get a few thousand people coming with you for the ride.
Pizza time too.
No. It's not,
or I could make Yako videos.
it's not something the world needs. It's not something the world deserves.
So listen, why don't we talk about a few other things then? So we've established that you're not a complete dick.
Yeah.
We've established that you're a real person. We've established that you and I are actually legitimately semi-fond of each other.
Hey, we're
begrudgingly.
begrudgingly. On
But
a rare talking basis, yes.
I will tell you now that we're live together, you and I.
Okay.
I will say that you should have a little more faith in me because I would not steer us astray. As the captain of the ship, all right, you have to keep in mind, I'm like Captain Picard. I got the pips. Oh, I know that would piss you off so much. Now you're like, oh, fucking forced meme.
You haven't driven that one into the ground too much yet because no one in the chat's really embraced it like you have. It's not like Cludes and it's not like Chunky Joe and I'll
tell you what, you dirty bastard motherfucker. No, listen, the pips. I'm the captain. I got this shit. Okay, I'm not gonna. How many times has Captain Picard set a collision course? Oh wait. Okay, all right. Bad analogy. Captain Picard always fucking sets collision courses. But let me rephrase this. Everyone lived. Right. By the time you got to Oh wait, Data kind of. Well. All right. I got this shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna turn the site into like browsers. You know what I mean? Like I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Well,
so you have my word.
I used to be a lot worse with that, and I've calmed down a lot in the past year or so. But I'm not someone trust comes to easily, and it might not seem like it, but this is one of the places that I have the most in it, and that's why I freaked out because I just I didn't want to see anything get fucked up, and it's just like.
But
it's all how it is.
But we're good, and I appreciate you caring. I do. I actually do take your advice sometimes, and if I am going overboard, I actually do listen to people, not just you.
No,
but I want people to be honest with me. I want people to email me if they have a problem. I want to talk things through with people. So I'm with you. But some things I think are good on their own. But listen, I want to ask you before I go on to the next person, any stream memories, any particular streams that you've enjoyed very much?
Enjoyed? No, that's a joke.
I know you're joking. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think of what was the best one for me. Christ. There's been a lot, but just thinking. Somewhat recently, what did I like? What does incoming numbers like? Well, I mean, this has been all right. I mean, I really like how you've been doing this. I was kind of worried when you started up and you said you didn't have a plan, but you kept it very casual.
Do I look like the kind of guy that has a plan?
Well, no. Let me compliment you, okay? Because this is rare. You've gone for a very long time, and you've done this pretty expertly. I've been here the entire time. My ass has fallen asleep. I'm in slight pain, but it's been cool, and it's been, a trip.
Okay.
And I just want to say, keep doing it. You're good. You're doing well. Don't fuck up, please.
Well, the only way that could happen is if you and I continue talking.
That's fine, yeah.
So I'm
that's
going to go.
That's a fair shake.
No, in all honesty, I feel like you and I could we could bust each other's balls a little bit because I think both of us have run the gamut of heavy petting.
Yeah,
no, that's not the word I'm looking for. Of high emotional. No, we've both had words with each other, so I think we can have fun and joke around and say stuff like this, but. Ultimately, it is nice that you've been here for so long, and I'm glad that you've enjoyed the stream despite the numerous changes. And I'm glad that with your nigglings aside, we've still been able to be your primary entertainment source.
Pretty much my only one.
So, I hope we can continue to bring enjoyment to you and to others. And thanks for sticking with us, and Thanks for being here tonight. For the whole time.
I can't leave.
Well, you're gonna leave the call. So
All right, yeah,
good night.
fine. Farewell.
Bye.
Now-
I was hoping he was gonna say fare thee well, but what else? Gee whiz. What else is there? I could get to a completely random person that I've never spoken to before. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. We've got... There's kookaburras outside my house if you want the stream to hear them. Kookaburras. Yeah, alright. Why not? Hi, Akoma.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I had to mute the stream because I was surprised.
I know. I didn't expect that you would pick up so quickly because the delay on the stream is intense.
Yeah, no, I had Skype open because I'm talking to other people, so...
Okay. Well, listen. You have to tell me what the fuck a kookaburra is.
You don't know what a kookaburra is?
No.
Oh
what is it?
My goodness. Okay, they are Australian birds, and they are fat and fluffy and adorable, and they're very noisy. And they kind of come out like in the mornings and sort of in the afternoon because it's what, like 4 in the afternoon right now.
Oh wait. Oh no, that's just the frog in Mario Party. I thought that was the bird.
No.
What noises are they making?
They go like. That's what they sound like.
Oh
and
God.
They go on.
Well, I haven't heard any of that yet.
Oh yeah, they kind of stopped as soon as I messaged you, so I'm kind of sad. But yeah, that's what they sound like. They're really loud.
Well, so. you had the distinct privilege of being the last person to message me.
Yeah.
To want to get on
did I
stream.
win something?
Not really. I mean, you get to share your memories about the stream, so there's that.
Goodness.
But before we do that, though, yeah, you were the very last person that actually sent me a message, and unfortunately, it is time for us to go. So you will be the last person of the night. You have the final word. Isn't that weird?
Oh, it is a bit weird. Yes, I wouldn't know what to say.
Well, I'll tell you what. Before we do that, why don't we just Peach won? By the way, that's weird. Actually, I didn't expect her to win.
I mean, it's because I'm a girl. That's why she won.
Yeah.
She's a girl. The girls win forever. So.
It seems like it. You've been here for a long time, and you've been here for a lot of goddamn streams.
I have.
So, first of all, how'd you find the site?
I don't know. Probably either through YouTube or random people talking about it on sites that I don't remember. So, something, well, I don't know really.
I don't remember either, because I know, you know, it's tough to remember like how people could have gotten here other than like sites or like like V or YouTube. Yeah. Surely there must have been other ways.
Yeah, I don't know. All I remember is that me and Vika, who's also, I don't know if she's in chat right now, but we sort of turned up around the same time. And I think both of our first streams was either Corruptions or Psychonauts.
Oh, okay.
I know Psychonauts was kind of around the time that I turned up, but yeah, we sort of both turned up at the same time, and we were like, oh, this is a cool place, let's stay in here.
Yeah.
So now we're still here.
You're still here, and it's weird that you mentioned Psychonauts because I was talking about the Tim Schaefer incident, and it's weird because even though he doesn't remember this, Tim Schaefer is subconsciously aware that I streamed Psychonauts. I looked him.
What do you mean subconsciously? Like he dreamed about you?
Well, no. I met the guy at PAX we had drinks with him at the bar, and he hung out with us for maybe 15 minutes, maybe 10, 15, something like that. And I told him that I streamed Psychonauts, and I said that people want me to stream it again because, you know, it's a good game. He goes, well, what was wrong with the old stream?
Yeah.
And I said, well, it wasn't recorded because it happened so long ago.
Yeah, so, it was on live stream.
So there you go. Tim Schaefer himself is aware that I streamed his game Psychonauts.
That is a bit weird.
But pretty cool though. I'm glad you brought that one up. That was one of my favorite streams too.
Psychonauts was a great game. It was really fun to watch.
Any other stream memories that you have?
Nothing else is kind of popping out. Just like when it gets to the sort of afternoon Australian time, just weird conversations in chat, just all that sort of stuff is popping into my mind right now. So
well, you were around when I was streaming a lot of Animal Crossing.
Yes.
So that was like I streamed Animal Crossing during the day here, which was I think nighttime for you.
Yeah.
So but Animal Crossing was a thing for a bit. I don't remember what other streams. I think the Psychonauts one. I distinctly remember you being here with Vika for that one.
Yeah, I think that when we first joined, you did a lot more corruptions, but because it came a sort of do corruptions, stream corruptions, it was it sort of became like, let's not do this ever again.
Yeah.
So, I was surprised that you streamed it today because, you said I'm not going to do corruptions, and then you did them. So
I was thinking about not doing them, but I figured tonight I would just give everyone everything they wanted. So the only thing I could do is like take blood from my arm and mail it to people. that's the only other thing after tonight. I think this was pretty much the highlight of
I'm sorry, I just hear children outside my window like screaming as they run down the street. I don't know if you heard that, but they were like
no, but they almost sounded like the cucaracha bird.
The cucaracha bird. Okay, we're gonna call it that from now on.
What's it called again?
Kookaburra.
Oh, the cucaracha. Okay, cool.
Yep. Yep.
Well, anyway, I guess that's about it. I'm gonna go now because it's 4 a.m.
Yes,
but
go to bed.
Rach, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, it was good.
Thank you for joining us tonight and for watching the stream.
Well, thanks for letting me stream. It was interesting and fun and as usual.
And and listen, you do have the final word, so maybe make it good. Anything?
Oh no! Don't ask me to say something last.
It won't be the very last word. I'll have the last word, of course. But what's your last word?
I don't know. What about butts?
All right, perfect. You know what? That sums up the stream in perfect fashion. So.
Butts.
All right. Well, anyway, have a good night, and thank you for being here all these years.
Yep, no problem, Vin.
All right. See you, Rach.
See ya.
Bye. So there you go, guys. There's your Mario Retardi. There's your memories. At least 30 other people wanted to chat tonight, and I'm sorry I couldn't get to you guys. I just tried to do as random as possible, but people that I knew, people that I actually knew would be fun to talk to. Carlo, sorry I didn't get to you again, but it is really, really, really late, and I have been streaming for like many, many hours, so I think it's time for me to go.